It's game time. Carthage Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We'd like to thank our proud sponsors: Garrison Construction, Peachtree Dental, Lauren DeBeauty, and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Reeves Tire, Boomer's Barbecue, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Law Office of Webster and Carlton, Sterling Stockade, Zyder Tax Service, Kelly Out of Farmers Insurance, Community National Bank and Trust, Dr. Manzer, Wood Ford, Wood Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Bob Brown of American Family Insurance, Ott's Food Products, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Investments, Levi Utter with eXp Realty, Fair Acres Family YMCA, Missouri Southern State University, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors, Nell Mortuary, Beimdick Insurance, Turf Tamers Lawn Care, Carthage Water and Electric, Ross Kennard Wells Fargo Investment Advisors, Carthage Area McDonald's, Grace Lane's Bowling Alley, Daylight Donuts and Whistler's Hamburgers, Clothesline Cleaners, Car Center of Carthage, J Builders, Carthage Dental Associates, 24-Hour Fitness, Probert Auto, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance, and finally, Wilkinson Pharmacy.
And now, the voice of Lady Tiger Softball, Jim Taylor.
Wes and Corinne Probert and the whole gang at Probert.
On the 7 and 10 Lady Bulldogs of Carl Junction. Good afternoon, Jim Taylor with you here, as it'll be Ashlyn Jackson on the mound for Carthage. And our little bit of pregame show brought to you by Probert Auto. And our first pitch will be brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. We'll take a 1-minute pause. Come back with that first pitch. This is Lady Tiger Softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Wes and Corinne Probert and the whole gang at Probert Auto Body wants to thank you for supporting our Carthage Tigers. With over 30 years experience, Probert Auto Body is a full-service shop doing collision repair, paint, auto glass, spray and bed liners, and more. They're happy to help you with any job, big or small. Just call 825-4285 or come by the shop at 2030 Suburban Street, just off Fairview. Probert Auto Body is open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Go Tigers!
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger First Pitch. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Pitcher by Hannah Cantrell, and she is on at first base. So leadoff hitter on for Carl Junction, and Riley Palmer, the center fielder for Carl Junction, stands in. We'll go through the lineup after this at bat. Cantrell reached just past the mound. Second baseman got to it. That was a lot of young blood, but could not make the throw in time. Here's the next pitch. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Bunted in the air. Caught in foul ground by the third baseman. 1 out. So it's Hannah Cantrell for Carl Junction. She's the second baseman. Riley Palmer in center field. Sammy Sims at short. Maddie Olds, the cleanup hitter. She's the catcher. Izzy Southern is at first base. Kylie Spencer is the pitcher. Desi Williams in left field. Georgia Arnold at third. And Hannah Cole is the designated player for Olivia Haas, and Haas plays right field. Pitch to Sims is a ball. Another left-handed hitter. So far, all 3 for Carl are lefties. And the pitch. Foul back. Nice rip. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ashlyn Jackson, a righty for Carthage, on the mound. Carthage won yesterday at Nevada by a score of 6-2, so they are 13 and 12. One ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out. The runner down to second, and it is low. 2 balls and a strike. The runner moved up on that last pitch. She's on at second base. Here is the 2-1 and a foul back off the fist. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Batter stepped out. Now Sims back in. 1 foot barely in the box. Can't get around on it. She'll foul it out of play to the left. So another even pitch will be coming to Sims. Diggs at the plate. Now she's ready. The pitch up high. It's a full count. Jackson gets the ball and goes back behind the mound. Now she's ready to go again. 3-2 to Sims. Shot into right center. That should fall. It will be a base hit. And they're going to try to score the runner from third. And the throw is going to be up line. She missed the plate. She comes back and tags. The batter heads all the way to third on the throw. It's 1-0 Carl Junction. Sims got a nice rip at it, put it into right center. The center fielder got to it, and Cochran threw in. They let it go by, and it bounded to Dolan Main, but she could not make the play. But there was almost a collision up the line. The runner actually fell over the plate, came back and touched it, had plenty of time to do that. And among all that, the other runner took third, so it'll be a double, and the runner taking third on the throw. It's 2 hits in the inning, and a runner at third, and strike 1 to Maddie Olds, the catcher. And she'll go from the right. Here's the pitch. Off speed, lined into left, 2-0. Ball knocked down by the left fielder, Youngblood. So Carl teeing off to start this game. Carthage has Lexa Youngblood in left, Landry Cochran in center, Avery Smith in right, Jenna Calhoun at third, Ashlyn Brust at short. Lottie Youngblood at second, has a swing and a miss. Dropped by the catcher, but no movement. Alexa Smith is over at first, and we have Dolan Main behind the plate, and Jackson on the mound, down 2-0. 0-1 pitch, low, bluff the runner back to first. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Next one on the way, way high. The runner heads for second, and she'll make it. Throw is wide. Went off on the first base side. So Southern has a chance for that third run if she can get a safety. 2 balls and a strike. Jackson has not quite zeroed in on the plate so far. Here's one popped up. Bounded off the catcher, then almost grazed the backstop, but fell down short. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch. That's a golfer into the left. That's a hit. They got the green light on again. Now they hold up the runner. The other runner heads for second. She'll make it on the throw, which came home. So 4 hits in the inning, and second and third, 1 out. Brings in Kylie Spencer. She could further the cushion for herself. She'll go from the right. Pitch to her. Strike on the corner. Nothing in 1. Another jam here. 2 already in for Carl Junction, top of the first. Here's the pitch. Low. 1-1. Infield single, a foul out. A double, a single, another single. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Getting a out anywhere. Here's the 1-2, and it's popped foul over the backstop. So 1 ball, 2 strikes still. The new baseball back, or the used baseball back. But one ball, 2 strikes. Second and a third. 2 runs already home. Ground ball to short. They look over to home. They let the play go to first. A run is in. It's 3-0. Brush probably did the right decision, although you had to concede the run. She had to get an out somewhere. Other runner moves to third. And here is Desi Williams. So a ground out produces a run. Strike is called. Oh, 1 pitch. This one's popped up. Is there a play for Dolan Main? Yes, and then she crashes and clashes with the fence, and it popped out of the mitt, so batter gets a life. It was in the mitt, then just as soon as she caught it, she ran into the backstop, and it popped out. So instead of an out, it's 0-2, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That ends the inning. But Carl Junction gets 3 runs on 4 hits, and they leave 1. No errors, half inning gone by, 3-0. Carl Junction back here in 90 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Fair Acres Family-Wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers!
American Family Insurance.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Carthage, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Agency. Call me at 358-9715 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Robert Brown, agent at Bob Brown Agency, 417-358-9715, or stop by 1921 South Garrison Avenue in Carthage today.
In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Nothing like getting to work right now. Carthage surrenders 3 in the top of the first and have to try to make up for it. It'll be Ashlyn Brust, the shortstop, to lead off. Jenna Calhoun at third base. Landry Cochran in center field. Cleanup hitter is Lexa Youngblood, the left fielder. Alexa Smith is the 5 hitter at first base. Ashlyn Jackson, the pitcher. 7 spot, Brooklyn Dolan Main, the catcher. Shelby Hegwer is the designated player for Avery Smith and right. And Lottie Youngblood is the 9 position, and she is at second base. Kylie Spencer, who drove in a run herself, on the mound with a 3-0 lead to start things. Waiting for pitcher and catcher to finish the discussion, and back comes Olds behind home plate. Brust from the right side. And the first pitch in the home half of the first. Swing and a foul, nice rip. She was out after that first pitch. Carl Junction got an infield hit, a foul out, but then a double and 2 singles and a ground out produced the 3 runs. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. So not taking anything thus far is Brust. She'll go back in. And the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. It's picked up and tossed over to first. Hannah Cantrell to Izzy Southern for the first out. Brings in Jenna Calhoun, the third baseman. The right-hander is ready, and the right-hander on the mound, Spencer. A lot of fidgeting before pitches, and brings it, and it's at the letters, but not given to the pitcher. 1 ball, no strikes. That was borderline. This time it went to the hitter. And the 1-0 on the corner there. No doubt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Football Friday at home against the Ozark Tigers. Here is the next pitch. A chopper toward third, through, and a base hit. Obviously the first hit for the Lady Tigers. Landry Cochran will step up. Coyotes have entered the ballpark. Here off the third base side, trying to cheer on Carthage. Here's a little looper. Center fielder shading her eyes, makes the catch. Taken in by Riley Palmer. 2 gone. Brings in Lexa Youngblood. Now I know that yelp very well because they come through my yard about 2 or 3 times a week at night. Fortunately, we have not met. Here is a strike on the corner. The 0-1 up high. 1 out single. That runner at first still with 2 outs. 3-0 Carl Junction. Next one on the way, and a little chunker foul goes to the left side. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two, chopped that in the air. Third baseman nearly had it pop out of the glove, but Arnold makes the catch. So Carthage gets 1 on, and they leave them. 1 hit, and that stranded runner. After 1, Carl Junction 3, Carthage nothing. Back here in 90 seconds, Lady Tiger softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, "Go Tigers."
Local dentists Mark Westhoff and Carthage alumnus Katrina Wickland of Carthage Dental Associates cheer on our Carthage Tigers. They know that setting goals and working hard toward them are keys to every successful life, and they wish the Carthage student body and athletes the best of luck in the game and in the classroom. Carthage Dental Associates have been providing preventive and restorative general dentistry for you and your families for the last 20-plus years, and they're proud to be a part of the community and are grateful to be part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
Clothesline Cleaners and Car Center of Carthage are proud sponsors of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. It takes a community to make a successful team, and our Tigers are no exception. Clothesline Cleaners under brand new ownership is a full-service laundry and dry cleaner right here in town. And Car Center of Carthage next to the cleaners, where everyone is approved. At the corner of Garrison and Centennial, Clothesline Cleaners and Car Center of Carthage give a big salute to our Tigers. Go Blue!
By the 8th place hitter Georgia Arnold for Carl Junction, but they plated 3 in the first, and that's the score right now. Pitch, popped foul. 0-2. The 8-9-1 for Carl Junction. They put 7 to the plate, scored 3 times on 4 hits. That was in the first. Here's the 0-2, and it goes just outside. Would have been low, I think, anyway. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, kind of got away and rises high, 2-2. So an even pitch to start things. A lot of pitches thus far for Jackson. And the 2-2, off speed, swing and a miss, got her. So she's come back with a couple of strikeouts, one to end the first, and now starts the second. Brings in Hannah Cole, the designated player. Batting for Olivia Haas. Cole getting in on the right. And the pitch, inside for a ball. Next one. Strike, delayed call, 1-1. Had to think about that one a little. Batter moves out, back in. That's Cole. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss at a bad ball. Rising and moving away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sometimes you can look embarrassed, and I think that was the case on that swing. 1-2. See if she can atone for it. Here's the 1-2. And inside corner, strike 3. Well, Jackson can get on a strikeout roll, and there's 3 right there. Struggled in that first part of the first inning. Got a strikeout to win it, now a strikeout to begin the second. Here's Cantrell, who just dribbled one past the mound her first time and later scored. Pitches a ball. Open stance, has that left foot almost to the borderline of the batter's box, runs up on it, grounds it past the second baseman who is cheating in, and it's a 2-out single. Cantrell 2 for 2. That's 5 hits for Carl Junction. Brings in Riley Palmer. She got cheated out of a swing, and the third baseman made the catch in foul ground. Here's the pitch. Low, runner goes, and she'll make second, no throw. So she's reached both times, Cantrell, and she's stolen both times. So she's at second. Palmer awaits. 1-0 pitch. Low, 2-0. Cantrell was bluffing, but came back. Long look in, and the pitch. Down the left field line, could be trouble. It is foul. The left fielder gave it a shot, but Youngblood couldn't come up with it. So it just turns into a strike. Runner at second, the first 2 retired on strikeouts, then Cantrell got one past the drawn-in infield. Stole second, she's there. 2-1 pitch. Low, 3-1. Started out well, now you're a pitch away from getting yourself into a jam. (3-1). Hit into left, should go for Youngblood, and she barely moved, and the catch is made. No runs, 1 hit, 1 stranded, 2 left by Carl Junction thus far. Inning and a half, 3-0, Carl Junction over Carthage, back here in 90 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Tony Williams State Farm Insurance is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. If you've had life call an audible on you or just need better coverage, Tony Williams and his experienced team can help you get to the end zone with the best coverage for your specific needs. Auto, home, life, business, and more. In the office, over the phone, or online. There's several ways to get a free quote today. Tony Williams State Farm Insurance, located at 2232 Grand Avenue. Tony Williams says, "Go Tigers!"
The love of a family is a very special thing. From the time we are children, it's our family that teaches us how to walk and how to talk, that gives us a sense of belonging. The wisdom of our grandparents is passed down through our parents and then on to future generations through our children. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
See our ad in names and numbers.
Roscoe's Grill, just off the Carthage Square, wishes the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. The owners, management, and staff at Roscoe's know that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing their challenges of tomorrow and contributing back to our community as good citizens. Roscoe's is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they cheer on our Carthage Tigers. Go Blue! Go Tigers!
5-6-7 for Carthage. They got a runner on in the first, but that was stranded. Carl Junction leads 3-0. They got 3 runs, 4 hits, left 1 in the first. As Spencer goes through her final warm-ups, they fire it down to second base. And Smith will come up from the right side. Team goes on the road next Tuesday. I think that's going to be our next game at the O-Show. So the way it looks, then looks like they go into a tournament the next week, and then districts happen. Here is the wind and pitch to Smith, swing and a miss. Smith, Jackson, and Dolan Main. Here's an 0-1, low, and oh man, foolish swing there. Being honest, no balls, 2 strikes, and she knew it. Ladies are home Thursday against Republic. And home on the 3rd against Monette. Here's a shot to second. And underhanded toss. That's the first out of the Carthage second. Hannah Cantrell off to Izzy Southern. Left-handed hitting, Ashlyn Jackson comes in. She needs to start her own rally. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss late. Well, no balls and a strike. Carthage got a 1-out single, and that runner was left on when the inning ended, same spot. 0-1, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the second, and the pitch. Fouled off, goes left side. Jackson awaits, the pitcher is ready, and now Jackson's ready. And the 0-2, and a ground ball towards second. Picked up by Cantrell, 2 outs. He's had a lot of chances thus far. Brings in Brooklyn Dolan Main. Right-handed hitter, and anything's to happen with 2 outs, you're going to have to get a lot of people moving. Here's the pitch. Shot hard, right field, base hit. So a hit in each inning for Carthage. This one comes with 2 outs, and it's up to that bottom part of the order to do something about it. Here's Shelby Hegwer, the designated player. She clocked one against Webb City in our last broadcast, in which they run-ruled Webb City. Here's the pitch, up high. The 1 ball, no strikes. 3-0 Carl Junction. We're in the bottom of the second. Pitch coming. And low, the runner goes on a delayed steal. Going to be close, safe. Nice play by the catcher to handle that nasty pitch. It hit the plate, and then she had to take it on a hop. Maddie Olds made a pretty good peg, made it close. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch coming, high. So 3-0. And the pitch. Walked her. So it's first and second. First pitch 2. And it's fouled back. Avon Willis is the runner for Dolan, Maine, and she's the one who got the stolen base. She's at second. No balls and a strike to Lottie Youngblood. Pitch on the way. Lofted into right center. Center fielder going back, should have it, and does. It's Kylie Palmer. Calmly went back and got it. First one left the bat, looked like it could be something, but it hung up. No runs, a hit, 2 stranded, including that walk. And through 2, it's Carl Junction 3 and Carthage nothing. Back here in 90 seconds, this is Lady Tiger Softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Firm of Webster and Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster and Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster and Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly funky grasses that have made your lawn the wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Jim Taylor back here in Carthage. It's 3 balls, no strikes. They started early in this half inning. Sammy Sims, the shortstop for Carl Junction, is ahead of the count. 3-0 Carl Junction. They got those in the first. Here's the pitch. Pulls it back, strike 1 on the bunt attempt. Sims got a double and drove in a run. She ended up at third base at the end of the play. Here's the pitch. Foul back. So now from a 3-0 start, it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Carl Junction sent 7 to the plate and scored 3 times. They had a runner on the second. 2-out single. That one was stranded. Here's a shot towards short. Bruss has it go off the glove into center. Diving attempt. The runner is on. Lead off again for Carl. A second out of 3 that's happened. Bruss did a good job getting to it, but it bounced off the glove. Probably give that a hit. It would have been a hard chance to get up and throw him out. Here's a shot into center. Center fielder going to it. That's Cochran, and she has it. One gone. Nice rip, but right at the center fielder. So here's Southard. She singled her last time. That drove in the second Carl Junction run. The other run came in on a ground out. Swing and a miss. The runner is off. The throw is going to be there. And, oh, they say safe. She just got in. Nice throw by Dolan Main, but the tag down a little bit late. Another stolen base for the Lady Bulldogs. Oh, 1. Way out in front and fouled it. No doubt about that. No balls, 2 strikes. I think she could have swung twice and still fouled it. No balls, 2 strikes as she waves the bat and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down she goes. So 2 gone since the infield single. 4 strikeouts for Jackson. Brings in Kylie Spencer. Pitch coming up high. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0, and it is a strike. 1-1. 3-0 Carl Junction, and inning number 3. One coming up shortly. There it is. Up in, and 2-1. Carl came in 3 under 500 at 7-10, but lead right now 3-0. Long look in, and Jackson slowing down the time between pitches, and it's in the dirt. The runner thought about third, but stays and goes back to second. That's 3 balls and a strike. We're going to have some house cleaning after that one. So the umpire heads back behind the catcher. Runner at second, 2 outs. And the 3-1. It's just up and in. That is the first walk for Jackson. So the inning is prolonged, and here's Desi Williams. She struck out to end the first. So first and second, 2 outs. First pitch, that's a ball. So 1 ball and no strikes. Jackson's not missing by much. Here's the 1-0. That one did miss. 2 balls and no strikes. Goes behind the plate, pitcher's plate that is, and here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Lead-off single off the glove of the shortstop, a fly out, a strikeout. Stolen base mixed in all that, and a walk. It's 2 balls and a strike to Williams. On the inside corner, evens it up at 2. Carthage flipped the lineup at the end of the second inning, so it'll be the leadoff batters in the third for them. That's the ball, and it's 3-2. Three and two as Williams pauses, now moves back in on the right side. Here's a 3-2, and on the corner, strike 3. That was too good to take. Needed to make some kind of effort there, but it's a strikeout. And now 5 strikeouts. No runs, a hit, 2 stranded. Carl has left 4. And we go to the bottom of the third. It's 3-0 Carl Junction against Carthage. Back in 90 seconds, this is Lady Tiger Softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Wealth Management Group of Wells Fargo Advisors cheers on our Carthage Tigers. Financial advisors Ron Ross and Tony Kennard know that any successful team plans, works hard, and sets goals for the future. They want the best for Carthage's student body, who will be our community leaders in the coming years. The Ross Kennard Wealth Management Group of Wells Fargo Advisors is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer and non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say, go Tigers, go blue.
The owners and staff at Grace Lanes, just east of the Carthage Square, wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. They look forward to our young students achieving their goals and the promises of tomorrow. Grace Lanes is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you about bowling leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. Or stop by for an ice cream and a smoke-free bowling experience Monday through Saturday. For more information, go to gracelanes.com. Go Tigers!
3-0 Carl Junction as we move to the bottom of the third. It'll be Brust, Calhoun, and Cochran. Brust hit 4-3 her first time up. Contrast of defenses, Carthage is always ready to go when it comes to the next half inning. Carl Junction has a caucus, it seems like, between innings. Now they finally break the huddle, and Brust moves in on the right side. First pitch coming from Spencer. Nope, thought about on the corner, but it missed. 1 ball, no strikes. Next one coming from Spencer. There's a strike, 1-1. Came back and evened it up. Carl Junction got 3 in the first as 4 of the first 5 batters reached and 3 scored. One of those scored on a ground out. So even the 6th batter, it was a productive out. This ball fouled off the top of the backstop, then rolls towards us. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carthage has had a hit in each inning, but nothing to show for it on the board. Had 2 on, 2 out in the second, but didn't score. Here's the 1-2. Shot into right, base hit. Nice solid opposite field single for Brust. Brings in Calhoun. She had a base hit. Came back in the first. The other hit belongs to Brooklyn Dolan, Maine. Pitch to start this at bat on the corner for a strike. Carthage at 13-12 when the day started. Win against Nevada up there yesterday. Here's a smash foul toward the Carthage dugout. So no balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff single by Ashlyn Brust. And the pitch. Shot towards short on a hop. They'll go to first. Throws wild and off the bag. Safe. That'll be the first error of the game. Sims played it nicely on the short hop, about all she could do with it. So she got the hard part, then the throw sailed on her. She had more time than she thought. So it's first and second, the tying run to the plate. That is Landry Cochran. Right-handed hitter awaits her first trip. She flied to center, and she drops down a bunt. It's going to be tough. Pitcher grabs, throws, and the runners move up to second and third, 1 out. So it goes 1-4, I believe. And here's Youngblood. Well, Youngblood flied to left her first time. Second and third, 1 out, 3-0 Carl Junction. Pitch coming, high and low. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a 1-0, off speed, chop toward third, run scores, throw to first, just out. Carthage folks thought maybe she beat the play, but it goes 5-3. Carthage does get a run home, the other runner second to third, and it's a 3-1 game. Nice play by Arnold. That was not hit particularly hard and made a strong throw to make up for it, and just got the runner at first. Here's Alexis Smith. Pitch on the way, foul back. So 0-1. Being home Friday for football as Ozark comes in. Nothing in 1. The return throw got away, so a little extra time. Spencer brings it into left. That's a hit. 3-2. So the sacrifice in essence works, although he gave up a out with a third place hitter. But the 2 that got on to begin the inning have scored, and it's a 1-run game at 3-2. Four hits for Carthage, and here's Ashlyn Jackson. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. Spencer seems a little rattled now. Pitch got away, and then she pounds the ball into the glove and goes back behind the plate. Here's the 1-0. That's into right. That's a hit. And the lead runner will go partway to third, and the ball is muffed up, but backed up in foul ground. It's first and second. So Jackson gets a base hit, and now it's up to Brooklyn Main, who got a single her last time. She got to first. Her courtesy runner still second, but that's as far as that ended. And here is the first pitch. Swing and a miss, ball gets away, and the runners are up. Second and third on a pass ball, but it was a strike. Now, base hit would give you the lead. And 0-1 to Dolan Main. Down the right field line, it's going to go foul. Right fielder couldn't catch up to it. That's Haas out there in right. Williams, Palmer, and Haas in the outfield. Arnold, Sims, Cantrell, and Southern around the infield. Maddie Olds is the catcher. Dolan Main down to her last swing in this at-bat. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, off speed, outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch coming. This one's lofted into short right. First baseman backs out and makes the catch. So Carthage gets 2 but leaves 2. 2 runs on 3 hits, an error, and 2 stranded. Carthage has left 5. Go to the 4th. 3-2. Carl Junction back here in 90 seconds. This is Lady Tiger softball on Music Radio 93.5.
This is rooting on all our Carthage Tiger student athletes. J Builders LLC has over 25 years of experience and quality work. They provide a variety of construction services, including new home design and construction, home additions, and many more general contracting services. J Builders takes pride in their work and strives for excellence and timely completion of work on every job. For estimates and questions, please call J Builders at 793-1432 today. Tiger alum Justin Holsworth and everyone on the J Builders team says, Go Tigers! Bimedick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Bimedick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Bimedick Insurance. Give Bimedick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue!
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Foul back as we begin the 4th inning with Georgia Arnold. She struck out her first time. It's 3-2 now, Carl Junction. Their lead down to 1 after 3 in the first. Carthage just came back with 2 and had a chance for more. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Jackson had success with 8 and 9 back in the second inning, striking both of them out. You'd like to do the same here after you got 2 runs. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. There's one of them. Through all this, Jackson has struck out 6. Brings in Hannah Cole, batting for Haas. Pitch on the way to Cole, hit her. Got her in the side of the left leg. It brings up Hannah Cantrell, already 2 of 2, and she scored a run. And she's stolen a couple of bases, but likely she'll have somebody on in front of her if she reaches again. Time has been called. And Haas, who is being hit for, she will run the bases. So that taken care of, maybe. Home plate umpire had to dodge something was coming at him. Just a butterfly, so don't panic. One on, one out as we resume action, and running up and taking the pitch for a ball. That's Cantrell. Solid single to right her first time. She dribbled one past the mound to start the game and eventually scored on a base hit. And the 1-0. Again, she runs up, fouls it. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. She's a troublemaker, it looks like. And if you're rooting for Carl, you like that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind and pitch from Jackson. Puts it to the hole. Brust will have to go to first, and easily safe, an infield hit. Doesn't take much for Cantrell to get on board. She makes contact. She can get down the line. That's 7 hits for the Lady Bulldogs. And Cantrell 3 of 3. Here's Palmer. So now you're in danger of putting yourself back out of the game after getting within a run. Here's the pitch. Way high for a ball. Strikeout pop-up would be great right here. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch coming. That's into center, should fall, and it's over the second baseman's head. And they will load the bases. Just over the glove of Lottie Youngblood at second. In fact, that ball hung up. I thought once it made contact, it was going to make it into right center for a hit, and Youngblood nearly got to it. So now you really need something to happen good. Here is Sammy Sims. She's 2 for 2, double and an infield single. Pitch coming. Outside for a ball. And falling behind is not what you want to do. 1-0, Sims back out, comes in. Pitch on the way. 2-0, low and away. Sims puts that right foot almost on the line. Of course, you can be on the line, but here's the 2-0, and ball 3 up and in. So now 3-0 to the third place hitter. Doesn't get any easier. Maddie Olds is next. So you have to get out of this going through the meat of the order. 3-0 pitch. Strike is called. Showed bunt, but put it back. Sims drove in a run with that double, made third on the throw. Eventually scored on another base hit. There's a shot. Pass Brust into center. 1 run is in. Here comes another one in. It's going to be a 5-2 game. The other runner stops at second. Just past Brust as she dove to her left. And it trickled through into short center. So started off with a strikeout, but a hit batsman has opened the gates, and the next 3 have singled, and 2 are back in. It's another 3-run lead for Carl at 5-2. 9 hits for the Lady Bulldogs. It brings up Maddie Olds. Conversation among the infield is over. And now here comes Coach Ray. So we'll have another meeting. Carl Junction started the game off with an infield single, a foul out, a double, which scored a run, a base hit, scored another one. Base hit by Southern moved the other runner from first to third, and then Spencer grounded out to bring in the third run. Carthage ended up scoring 2 in the last inning. The first 2 reached on a base hit and an error, a sacrifice, a ground out, but a 2-out single by Smith. Then there was a single by Jackson. So we have a new pitcher, and we'll let her go through the warm-ups, and we'll take a break. We'll go only 1 minute this time. It's 5-2 Carl Junction. Back here in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram cheer on our Tigers. They want to recognize the hard work and sacrifices that the parents and coaches and their families make to help our student athletes be their best during and between games. And don't forget, the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, keep Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in mind. Parts, service, sales, and financing, everything in one place. Save a trip and shop Carthage. Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, part of Wood Motor Company. A solid name you can trust. Go Tigers!
Jackson moves to second. Addison Wallace in for Carthage, a righty, and it's no balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away, and the runners go to second and third. So pass ball results. You got a strike, but got away from the catcher. So no balls and 2 strikes. It's 5-2 Carl Junction. But next one, after a long look in, is on the way. That is grounded to third, off the third baseman's glove. No throw anywhere. Back to second, safe. Run is in. It's 6-2. So an error by the third baseman. So the errors are even at 1 apiece. But now Carl, after seeing Carthage get to within 3-2, they've scored 3 themselves. And now lead by their biggest margin at 6-2. Brings in Southern. Pitch on the way. It's a strike. Nothing in 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and throw to third. The runner is off, and she is safe under the tag. And the other runner moves up on the backside, so a double steal. Tough pitch to handle, and Carl Junction took advantage of it. Now base hit could mean a couple of more. It's 0-2 to Southern. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 gone. So Wallace ends up with a strikeout. And the pitch. It's a strike. Oh, ball, sorry. 1 ball, no strikes. Kylie Spencer up there. Next pitch on 1-0, strike, 1-1. 6-2, Carl Junction. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Outside corner strike. Thank you. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Second and third, the runners. 3 runs already in, and the pitch hit the dirt, knocked down. So 3 in the first, and so far 3 in the fourth. Carl Junction leading 6-2. Wallace brings it home. Swing and a miss, and she gets 2 strikeouts to end the inning. But CJ sends 8, and they score 3. They do it on 3 hits and an error. Leave 2, they've stranded 6. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is Carl Junction 6 and Carthage 2. Back here in 90 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Odds Food Products is proud of our student athletes and supports this broadcast of the Carthage Tigers. It takes everyone working together to make a great team, and that applies to Odds Food Products as well. You've known Odds' stellar reputation for over 70 years and appreciate the consistent quality of their salad dressings and barbecue sauces. Check out their products at your local grocery store. It's all good at Odds. Otts is glad to be a part of the Carthage community. Go Tigers, go Big Blue.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent, Kelly Out, is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Kelly Out, your local Farmers Insurance agent with offices just off the Carthage Square at 231 East 4th Street, is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, Go Tigers!
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Really get to work. Bottom of the fourth inning, instead of trailing by only 1, you trail by 4. It's 6-2. Favor of Carl Junction. Kylie Spencer has bigger cushion than she had. Started out 3-0 lead, and that ran it up to the third inning when Carthage scored twice. Had a chance for a couple of more, but left 2 on. Carl Junction's left 6, Carthage 5, so there's been room for some extra runs to come in to score. Carthage had 2 on, 2 out in the second, didn't score. Ended up, after scoring 2, had 2 on, 2 out in the third. Runner on with 2 outs in the first. So neither team's win in order. It'll be Hegwar to lead it off. It'll be 8-9-1. And Spencer, she's ready to go, and the pitch. Strike at the knees, 0-1. So 3 in the first, 3 in the fourth for Carl, 2 in the third for Carthage. 0-1, and it's inside. So a ball and a strike. Long look in, and Spencer brings it. Off-speed strike. 1-2. That one kind of lulled everybody to sleep. It took a while to get to the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hegwar, who walked her last time. Here's the pitch toward the second baseman, Cantrell, and she can't find the handle. And that is the second error for Carl Junction. Addison Wallace, who bats in the spot originally by a lot of young blood. Young blood out of the game. The pitcher, Jackson, went to second. And the pitch. It is outside for a ball. Jackson went 3 1/3, 9 hits, 5 runs. Actually 6 runs. I had to charge that other one to her. And then no walks and 6 strikeouts, but 1 hit batsman started that 3-run rally. Here is the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wallace. Carthage bats in the fourth. 1-1. Off speed and got in front of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and it's fouled off the third base side. Carthage in at 13-12. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Runner back to first on a snap throw. So there's 1 gone, and we're at the top of the order. First strikeout for Kylie Spencer. Brings in Ashlyn Brust, who rifled a shot to right her her second time up. She grounded a second, her first. And the pitch. Ball one. She was the first of two to reach in the third. With a 2-out single by Smith that drove in the two Carthage runs. Here's the 1-0. At the knees, 1-1. Spencer does a little mound work or plate work. And she's ready to throw another one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled. Another off speed, but went underneath it and fouled it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lady Tigers home against some more Tigers. That's Thursday against Republic. Here's the pitch. And it's outside, 2-2. Our next broadcast either here home Monday, I believe it is, against Monette, and then or Tuesday down in Neosho. Tend to lean more toward the conference game. And Neosho is a pretty good team this year, so might be the better selection of the two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Grounded towards short and shoveled to second, 1. That's all they get. 2 gone. So 6-4 from Sims to Cantrell. And here's Jenna Calhoun. She reached on an error, later scored. That was in the third. So a runner at first with 2 outs for Carthage. Pitch coming. This one's popped up on the infield. Shortstop wants it, and it's taken in, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, an error, and 1 stranded. Each team has left 6, and we go to the 5th. Speaking of 6, Carl Junction has 6, Carthage 2. Back in 90 seconds, Lady Tiger softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger Sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
Everyone at Carthage Water and Electric Plant wishes the Carthage Tigers a great season, not only in sports but in scholastics as well. As your public power utility, we know the value of teamwork will pay dividends as our youth enter the workforce and their professional careers. Let's stay community powered and cheer on our home team to win. Carthage Water and Electric Plant encourages you to get out and support our Carthage Tigers.
Manzer Family Medicine cheer on our Carthage Tigers. Dr. Manzer and staff know that striving for one's goals are the key to success in life, and they want our students to be the best both in and out of the game. Manzer Family Medicine is a comprehensive multi-specialty practice that is physician-owned and patient-driven. They have locations in Missouri and Kansas, with the Carthage Urgent Care open 7 days a week for you and your family when you need care the most. For more information, find them on Facebook or manzerfamilymedicine.com. Go Tigers!
Jim Taylor back here in Carthage, and it's 6-2 Carl. Ladies softball, and it's 0-1 to Williams, who's already struck out twice. Looks at a pitch here for a strike, and it's 0-2. Addison Wallace on the mound in relief of Jackson, who went the first 3 1/3, gave up the 6 runs. Here's the 0-2, and she just stays alive. That's Williams. 7, 8, and 9 for Carl Junction. After trailing 3-0, Carthage got 2 in the 4th to get back within 1, but then Carl answered with another 3 spot. Started with a hit batsman. Here's the pitch on the corner, and Williams is down for the 3rd time on strikes. And 4 people faced. That is the 3rd strikeout for Wallace. Brings in Arnold. She's also struck out twice. Pitch on the way, outside for a ball. One 0, and it's a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody on, 1 out here in the 5th. Next one is shot into right, base hit. So Arnold gets an opposite field single. A no doubter out there. Frozen second and first baseman, they just watched it go by. So here's Cole. Carl with 10 hits. She was hit by a pitch with 1 out in the 4th. That's what started that 3-run rally. As it was from 3-2, it turned into where we are now. It's 6-2. Here's Cole, the designated player, stepping up. She struck out in the 2nd, then, as I said, was hit in the 4th, and she squares to bunt, drops it foul. So no balls and a strike. 7 o'clock kickoff on Friday night. Ozark in town to take on Carthage. They hung with Webb City most of the way last Friday. Here's the pitch. Another bunt attempt is foul. It's almost the same spot. And Ozark had Joplin down 2 weeks ago, so don't take anything for granted. COC had a lot of interesting games this year. Teams with not so impressive records, at least holding leads at one time during games. Here's a strike. 2 gone. Here is Cantrell. She is 3 of 3. Infield singled her last time. Brust actually got a glove on it, but couldn't make a throw. Here's the pitch. Ball that gets away, and the runner down to second. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, 1 strike as Wallace takes a long look in and brings it. That one slipped out of her hands. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Chopped third base side, well foul. So it's 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 gone, 6-2, Carl Junction. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She was well ahead of that run up this time. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cantrell. And the pitch, fouled away. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Open stance at the plate for Cantrell. It's done her well so far. She's 3 of 3, trying to drive in another run. Here's the pitch. Pops it up. Will it stay in play? It will not. Just past the Carthage dugout. So back to the plate goes Cantrell. One out single by Arnold. She's moved up on a pass ball. Cole struck out. It's 2 out, and the runner at second. Trying to get rid of Cantrell here. Here is the pitch from Wallace. Little slow roller to third, taken, thrown, and out. Nice play by Calhoun charging the ball, and like I said, the last at bat doesn't take much for Cantrell to get down the line, but this time it turns into a putout. No runs a hit, and one more stranded for Carl. They've left 7. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. It is Carl Junction 6, Carthage 2, back in 90 seconds. This is Lady Tigers softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Zyder Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
Not quite late, but the dusk of this ball game is at the bottom of the 5th inning, so getting close to the darkness. And you got to get some light back in this one. It's 6-2, Carl Junction leading Carthage. And they'll have 3, 4, and 5, Cochran, Youngblood, and Smith. Cochran has sacrificed, and she flied on a good rip to center, but it was right at the center fielder. That was in her first trip back in the 1st. Here's the pitch. Strike is called on the outside corner. Kylie Spencer gone the distance so far for Carl Junction. And that bump on the road there in the 3rd inning, but her teammates got her 3 more in the 4th. They lead by their largest margin, 6-2. There's a shot hard foul down the left field line. There's no balls and 2 strikes to Landry Cochran. Back in from the right side, Spencer. She's ready and brings it outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2, a long at bat so far, but Spencer slowed it down a little bit. Here's the 1-2. Hit towards short. Taken in there by Sims and out at first. Brings in Lexa Youngblood. She's flied to left and grounded to 3rd. Carl came in 3 games under 500, but they've been pretty much in control of this one from the beginning when they had 4 of the first 5 reach. 2 scored, then another run scored on a ground out on the 6th place hitter. So right out of the gate, it was 3-0. Here's a foul down the left field line. Ball relayed back to Spencer. And the pitch, high. So a ball on the strike. One. Bounces to the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Carl Junction up 6-2. And the 2-1. Fouled straight back on a high delivery. Two balls, 2 strikes. We've slowed down the pace a little bit. Even pitch on the way, and a little poker into right. Will it fall? Right fielder coming on, can't get it. It's a hit. Runner tries for second and safe on a bloop double. Youngblood just popped it down the right field line, and Olivia Haas couldn't get to it. Running all the way, never stopping, was Youngblood, and she makes second base with 1 out. That's 6 hits for Carthage. Brings in Alexa Smith. Pitch to her. That's lofted into center. Running to it is Palmer, and she'll have it. 2 gone. And brings in Ashlyn Jackson. Grounded to second her first time. Got an opposite field single in the 3rd. That was after 2 had scored. That moved it to a 2-on-2 out situation with that base hit, but then Dolan Main popped up to the first baseman to end the inning. So Carl kept Carthage at only 2. Here's the pitch. Back to the screen it goes, and the runner to third. Wild pitch moves her up. So you're down to 7 outs, but pick up this run here. Still got to hold them, though. You'll have 2 more shots at it. Here's the pitch. That's towards second, a base hit. In comes the run, 6-3. So Jackson delivers 1 past Cantrell. Brings in Brooklyn Dolan Main. She got a single, was stranded in the 2nd. She popped up with 2 on in the 3rd. Pitch on the way. Grounded hard to 3rd and past the 3rd. It's off her actually into foul ground. And it'll be 1st and 2nd. Although Carl leads still comfortably, that's their 3rd error. Carthage needs to start making them pay for it. So here is Hegwer, and she's the tying run. Here's the pitch. Lined into center, base hit. And the runner from second rounds third. She will score. Other runners go second and third. It's a 6-4 game. A base hit, an error, and a base hit with 2 outs. Now base hit could tie it. Brings in Addison Wallace. She had her first at bat in the 4th and struck out. She came on in relief. And the pitch. Strike is called inside corner. So she could take the starter Jackson off the hook if she can get these 2 in. Then it's her ball game. Here's the 0-1. And had a rip and fouled it. It's 0-2. Carthage has left 6. Have 2 on, 2 out here, and 2 runs in. Bottom of the 5th. Here's the 0-2. Into right. That's a hit. That should tie it. There's number 5. Number 6 rounds third. She will score, and it's 6-6. Went the other way, and Cantrell could do nothing but watch it go by her to the right. All this with 2 outs. A 4-run inning. And we're back to the top of the order, so things looking up. So talked about it being dusk. Well, the sun's popped out again for the moment. It's 6-6. Brings in Brust. Nice stroke going the other way and getting those runs in. It went past Cantrell, and the right fielder couldn't get to it in time to make any kind of throw at home. So now it is Wallace's game when she goes to the mound. So now Spencer, who'd worked in and out of trouble, neither team has won an order. And now she's allowed the tying runs. Here's the pitch. Down low. Runner comes off first, goes back. This is the 8th player to bat here in the 5th inning. 4 runs have come in to tie it. Here's the pitch. That's dribbled, going to be a tough play. Third baseman grabs and no throw. She should have went to first. Everybody's safe. Arnold got it and looked over to second, and then by that time there was no throw. Her best shot was first. But now we're going to have a conference with Carl Junction on the mound. That's 3 straight hits and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the inning. 10 total, and Carl Junction has the same. They have 10. Carl had an error to keep this inning going, and I said Carthage has not let him pay for it. They have now. So the game is tied at 6, and now a chance to take the lead. It's Jenna Calhoun, 9th man to bat. First and second, the runners. Calhoun has reached on an error. That was in the 3rd. She's flied to the shortstop into short left, and she's singled. Here's the pitch. Strike, hit the letters. 0-1. No balls and a strike. Pitch coming. Low, 1-1. Mentioned Spencer's worked in and out of a little bit of trouble, but she by no means has been sailing, but she was fairly comfortable ahead until this inning. With things started with 2 out and 4 have scored, and the inning's still going. Here's a fly ball short right down the line. It will go foul. That's one that you wish you could reach over there and grab the foul line and pull it to its right. Make it go fair, because that would have got 1, maybe 2 home, because that ball could have trickled down to the fence up along right field. 1 ball, 2 strikes, first and second, the runners. Here's the pitch to Calhoun. Rip hard down the right field side and out of play. One and 2. Here's the pitch. Into left, and it's going to fall. They're going to try to score the run, and they will. It's 7-6. Williams let the ball play on a hop out there in left. And all of a sudden, not really all of a sudden, but from a 6-2 lead for Carl, it's 7-6 for Carthage. Brings in Landry Cochran. So we've got to use, in the box score, we've got to use inning 6 for the rest of inning 5. Chance for more. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. Batter number 10 in the inning. Pitch coming. Strike. Ooh, low strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's now 7-6 Carthage. All this with 2 outs. Pitch coming. Into left center field. That is going to be caught. A nice running catch by Palmer. And that saves another couple of runs. That looked like it was going to get down. But for the moment, Palmer saves the day for Carl Junction. But there were 5 runs to come in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. And there was an error. 2 stranded. Carthage has left 8, but we go to the 6th, and it's now Carthage 7 and Carl Junction 6. Back here in 90 seconds, this is Lady Tiger Softball on Music Radio 93.5.
Ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pierce & Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Carthage alumni and lifelong resident Levi Utter with eXp Realty has been helping the folks of Carthage and surrounding communities with all of their real estate needs since 2014. Striving to meet the needs of his clients and helping them achieve their goals is what his business is built upon. Give him a call today at 417-540-6565 to see how Levi can help you with your next move. Levi Utter with eXp Realty wishes all the Carthage Tigers student athletes a healthy and successful school year during the sports season and in the classroom. Go Big Blue. Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by Shane and Kara Campbell. Go Big Blue.
The law firm.
Riley Palmer has a 1 ball, 1 strike count as we come into the Carl Junction 6th, and her running catch to her right saved a couple of more runs and kept it at a 1-run deficit for Carl Junction. Here's the pitch. That is lofted into left. Who wants it? And Brust, falling down, still makes the catch. Had her back to the infield and smiling and laughing about it as she heads back and flips the ball to Wallace, so 1 gone. She was the only one that could have made the play. Youngblood playing a little too deep, or playing normal depth actually, and she couldn't run up to it in time, and Brust just kept running and made the over the shoulder. Here's the pitch, 1 big out. Here's a ground ball to second. Nice hop to Jackson, underhanded dish, 2 quick outs. And boy, that's what you want right here. After scoring 5 to take the lead, you get the first 2 with relative ease. Here's Maddie Olds. She'll get in on the right again, and she has had a double and 2 other singles. She's 3 of 3 and a pitch high. She drove in the first run in the first with a double. Started things off in the 3rd. In the 4th, she contributed with a base hit that drove in a run. Here's the pitch. Smash down to right field line. That's fair. And she will move around first and head for second. And from my vantage point, she stepped over the bag at first, but see if anybody caught that. Runner down to second with 2 outs. At 11 hits for Carl Junction. So the tying run is at second. Here's Southern. Pitch coming. Foul back. Weakly to the right. Dolan Main will chase it. 7-6 Carthage after trailing all the way until a 5-run fifth. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Went after a bad ball. You'll take that again. Carthage will have 4, 5, 6 in their half of the sixth. 0-2. And that one bounces to the plate, 1-2. Nolan May knocked it down, so that dirtied up the plate, so we got to take time out to clean it. Now we're ready. 2-out double. That has Olds at second. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Bounded off one of the braces of the backstop over to the Carl Junction dugout and through two hands back to the pitcher finally. Trying to get that last one by is Wallace in relief of Jackson. The pitch. Swing and a miss. She came on with 2 outs. Pardon me, with 1 out in the fourth, and she is now in relief, struck out 5, and keeps that tying run at second base as the inning closes out. No runs and a hit, and 1 stranded. CJ's left 8. Go to the bottom of the 6th. You could always use another run or 2. It is 7-6 Carthage. Back here in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on 93.5.
Carleton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster and Carleton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster and Carleton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Be Lexa Youngblood to lead it off in the 6th inning. She doubled her last time up. She did that with 1 out. She was still at second with 2 outs, but then things started clicking for Carthage. A base hit, an error, 4 more base hits, then all of a sudden 5 runs were in, and that's the score right now, 7-6 Carthage over Carl Junction. Carl had led 3-0 after 1, 3-2 after 4. Came back with 3 of their own, 6-2 after 5. Kylie Spencer still out there for Carl Junction. Be Alexa Youngblood, Alexis Smith, and Ashlyn Jackson. 4-5-6 for Carthage. Here's the pitch. Runs up on a bunt, missed it. Strike 1. Nothing in 1. Pitch coming to Smith, and right back to the pitcher on the line. And a cold stare back by Spencer to the hitter. Couldn't hit it any harder, but the old Adam ball. Very unusual notation in the scorebook, LO1. Line out to the pitcher. Here is Alexis Smith. Here's the delivery, golfed into right center, might fall. Nope. There's Palmer, and that's 2 outs. Looked like she had something, was going to float in there, but Kylie Palmer doesn't miss much. 2 gone. Brings in Ashlyn Jackson. She started the game on the mound, moved to second base when she was lifted. Here's the pitch, and it is down low. She helped take herself off the hook back in that 5th. She got a single with 2 out, which scored the first of 5. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for Carl in the 7th. Off-speed pitch inside. If things go no further here, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 if Carthage needs to bat in the 7th. Here is 2-0. Foul off to make it 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And it's a bouncer to the plate. 3-1. Carl got 3 in the first and 3 in the fourth. For Carthage, 2 in the third, 5 in the fifth. Here's the 3-1. Into left center, no doubt about that. A base hit. That's going to get between and go to the fence. It'll be a double with 2 outs. A low line drive, and Jackson, her 3rd hit and 4 times up at the bat. The hits are square at 11. And it brings in Brooklyn Dolan Main. She got a base hit. I'll take that back. She reached on an error, which kept that inning alive. And then the next 4 singled. Here is the pitch. Here's a grounder to third, off the third baseman. Then she kicks it away from herself. Everybody's safe. 1st and 3rd. Arnold got to it, went off her glove, and then she tried to chase it down and ended up kicking it further. So now Willis, who stole a base as the courtesy runner early in the game, comes to first to run for Dolan Main. That's the 4th error for Carl Junction. That one back in the 5th was a biggie. And here is Hegwer. Pitch on the way. Ball 1. 7-6 Carthage. Like to see that run come in from 3rd any way you can. Here is the 1-0. This one's fouled back, so makes it 1-1. Looking past ball or wild pitch, coming to the plate would be kind of difficult. There's not a lot of room. If you're going from bases, you got enough time to make it, but you're going to have to really scoot if you're going to try to get in from 3rd base. Here's a foul back, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Hegwer stands out, now comes back in. 7-6 Carthage, but 2 more on for the Lady Tigers. They've already left 8. And time asked for and granted. Coach Ray goes through the signs from 3rd. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Reached for 1 and fouled it. But she'll live another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A line out to start it, a fly out to center, a double, and now an error. 1st and 3rd. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hegwer. Pitch coming. Hit towards short. Shortstop gets it. Throws across. And safe! Ball got away. A run scores. It's 8-6. The ball left the field of play. They're going to allow the other runner to score. Is that the case? No, they send her back. But it's 8-6 on another error by Carl Junction. That goes E6. So since the 5th inning, that is their 3rd error. They had 2 going into that 5th. So the last inning and 2/3, they've committed 3 errors. And here's Wallace. Swing and a miss. Her base hit tied the game. That was back in the 5th. Next one on the way, and a ground ball again towards short. They pick it up. Throw across is in time. So it goes 6-3, but Carthage picks up a run. They do it on one hit, 2 errors, and they leave 2 and have stranded 10. We go to the 7th inning. It is now 8-6 Carthage, 3 outs to get. Back here in 1 minute on Lady Tigers Softball Music Radio 93.5.
Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances. Joe.
Starting a rally. She can get on. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks at a strike. It's 1-1. Carthage trying to go 14-12. They'll play here at home on Thursday against Republic. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody on, 1 out in the pitch. She goes down again, this time swinging. 6 strikeouts in relief now for Addison Wallace. And unbelievably, after trailing most of the way and trailing by 4, after 4, Carthage within an out of winning by 2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard foul, first base side. It's Georgia Arnold. She singled her last time. Struck out the other 2 times. Eight to 6 Carthage. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul. Barely hit the bat. Counts the same, and no balls, 2 strikes. Counts as the same. So now Wallace trying to finish it off here. She spins the softball around on her right arm, and she's ready to go on 0-2. And on the outside corner, that'll do it. Strike 3. 7 strikeouts in relief for Addison Wallace. The team rallies and wins 8-6. We'll take a 3-minute pause and come back. You're listening to Lady Tiger Softball on 93.5 Music Radio.
Your Carthage area Edward Jones financial advisor understands the importance of setting long-term goals and building towards them each and every day through diligent hard work. Whether it's in the game or in the classroom, Joe wants the best of our student athletes and the rest of the student body. Joe has always supported the Carthage Tigers and is proud to be part of the community. Joe Ryder of Edward Jones at 2142 South Garrison in Carthage says, "Go Tigers, go!" Member SIPC.
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, "Go Tigers."
Woodford is proud to bring Carthage High School sports this school year. Competition builds good character in our students, and a sense of teamwork and good sportsmanship only serve to make our student athletes better citizens. The employees and management at Woodford say, "Go Blue, go Tigers," and remember, Woodford delivers competitive deals every day. There's no need to leave Carthage to find a good deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. Woodford, part of Wood Motor Company, a solid name you can trust.
Beimdick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Beimdick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Beimdick Insurance. Give Beimdick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue! Wilkinson Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers and tonight's play of the game. It takes hard work, good practice habits, and dedication to succeed in sports and in life. And everyone at Wilkinson Pharmacy is proud of our Carthage Tigers for all their efforts on and off the field. Wilkinson Pharmacy and their knowledgeable staff work hard to bring you the best possible products and services every day. So go see them for all your pharmacy needs. Located at 2017 South Garrison, or give them a call at 358-4840. Wilkinson Pharmacy says, "Go Big Blue!"
Those came back to haunt Carl Junction in the late innings, and Carthage wins it by the score of 8-6. They had trailed most of the way, 3-0 after one, got within one run after four at 3-2, but Carl came back to make it 6-2. Stayed that way going into the bottom of the fifth inning, and with two outs after a one-out double. There was 2, 4, 6 reached in a row and ended up 5 runs scoring. They took the lead at 7-6. They got an unearned run in the sixth inning and went at 8-6. And 8 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 10 left for Carthage. 6 runs, 11 hits, 5 errors for Carl. And they left 8. Addison Wallace in relief, 3 2/3 inning, allowed only 2 hits and struck out 7 after bailing out Jackson, the starter. Then Jackson ended up helping get herself off the hook in the fifth with a base hit. And then Wallace tied the game with a base hit of her own back in the fifth inning, and they win it 8-6. And we'll come back here with our Wilkinson Pharmacy play of the game in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Softball on Music Radio 93.5.
UB in 4 years. At Missouri Southern State University, we're here to help you achieve your life goals. Small class sizes allow you to develop a more personal relationship with your instructors and practice your skills in immersive environments. From a healthcare simulation center to crime scene investigation, state-of-the-art science labs, a mock courtroom, and much more. Study abroad opportunities can help you develop a global mindset. Learn more about our high-quality educational opportunities at mssu.edu.
Our Wilkinson Pharmacy play of the game came with a lady who came on in relief and won it, and she got the game-tying base hit with 2 outs. With 1 out in the fifth inning, Lexa Youngblood got a double, but then with 2 outs, Ashlyn Jackson singled her home, and then an error by the third baseman made it first and second. That was when Dolan Main was at the plate. Hegler got a base hit, That made it 6-4, and then Addison Wallace got the base hit into right, a solid smash, tied it at 6, and then there was a base hit eventually by Bruss that got the lead run home, and that made it a 7-6 lead, and then Carthage added another run in the 6th with 2 out, a double, and then back-to-back errors scored a run, and Carthage wins it, gets their 14th win against 12 losses, 8-6 over Carl Junction. So Wilkinson Pharmacy play of the game was the Addison Wallace base hit to tie it at 6, and then they went on to win it 8-6. Friday night, 6:45 or so, Ozark in town. Back-to-back home games as the Lady Tigers win here, and we'll have the Tigers will head to Neosho next Tuesday. They'll play here on Thursday against Republic, but our next broadcast will be from Neosho next Tuesday, and that'll be around 4:30. Getting back to football, Ozark in town. I kind of misread the schedule, had the wrong team playing, but we're our home on Friday against Ozark, and that game will be around 6:45 as the Tiger football team tries to gain another win. And thanks to Caleb running the cameras and Ron back at the studio, our final score again here in softball, Carthage 8, Carl Junction 6. We'll talk to you from Hafner Stadium Friday evening at about 6:45. And good night here from Carthage.
Joining us for Lady Tiger softball on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We'd like to thank our proud sponsors: Garrison Construction, Peachtree Dental, Lauren DeBeauty, and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Reeves Tire, Boomer's Barbecue, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Law Office of Webster and Carlton, Sterling Stockade, Zyder Tax Service, Kelly Out of Farmers Insurance, Community National Bank and Trust, Dr. Manzer, Wood Ford, Wood Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Bob Brown of American Family Insurance, Ott's Food Products, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Investments, Levi Utter with eXp Realty, Fair Acres Family YMCA, Missouri Southern State University, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors, Nell Mortuary, Beimdick Insurance, Turf Tamers Lawn Care, Carthage Water and Electric, Ross Kennard Wells Fargo Investment Advisors, Carthage Area McDonald's, Grace Lane's Bowling Alley, Daylight Donuts and Whistler's Hamburgers, Clothesline Cleaners, Car Center of Carthage, J Builders, Carthage Dental Associates, 24-Hour Fitness, Probert Auto, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance, and finally, Wilkinson Pharmacy.
Thank you for joining us for Lady Tiger softball on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.